Water, please. His name was Ahmad, 22 years old. 3 weeks ago, he marched into India with Babur's army. History will never remember his name. But men like Ahmad, they build empires. Who were the soldiers of Babur's army? They were not professional warriors. Most were farmers, herders, craftsmen. For many, it was economics, not patriotism. They left home thinking they'd return heroes. Reality was different. Training was designed to break the weak, and it did. A soldier is defined by his weapon. The Mughal army used weapons from 3 worlds. The Shamshir, a curved Persian sword, light, fast, deadly in skilled hands. But skill took years to develop. The composite bowhorn, wood and sinew. Range 300 yards. In the hands of a Central Asian horseman, it was devastating. For crushing armor, the mace and warhammer. Brutal, effective, terrifying, and then the weapon that changed everything. The matchlock gun, the banduk. Loading a matchlock was a ritual. 12 steps. First, measure gunpowder. Pour it down the barrel. Second, wrap the lead ball in cloth. Ram it down. Third, pour priming powder into the flash pan. Fourth, light the match cord. Blow on it. Keep it glowing. Fifth, attach the match to the serpentine. Sixth, aim, pray, and pull the trigger. If you were lucky, you hit something. Misfires were common, especially in rain. Wet gunpowder was useless. A matchlock in rain was just an expensive club. And accidents were deadly. But when it worked, it changed warfare forever. Protection came in layers. First, a quilted cotton jacket for cuts and heat. Second, a chainmail shirt, 40 pounds of iron rings. Third, plate armor for the wealthy. Total weight, 60 to 70 pounds. In Central Asia, this was manageable. In the Indian heat, it was torture. Heat killed more soldiers than swords. Against arrows, armor worked. Sometimes, against cannons. Armor was paper. The age of armor was ending. Men just didn't know it yet. An army spends 90% of its time marching. 30 miles a day. In heat, in rain, in mountains. Their feet bled. Their backs ached. But they kept moving. Each evening, the ritual repeated. Dig trenches, set guards, make fire. Dinner was whatever they could find. Wheat porridge, sometimes rice, occasionally meat. Dried apricots and dates were luxuries. At night, they tried to forget where they were. Some wrote letters they knew might never be delivered. Sleep came hard. Dawn came harder. For every soldier killed in battle, 5 died of disease. Dysentery, the soldier's curse. Bad water, bad food, killed slowly. Malaria. In India, it was everywhere. Medicine was primitive. Prayer, herbs, hope. Infected wounds meant death. Slowly, painfully. Amputation was common. Survival was not. The dead were buried quickly. No names, no markers. Just holes in the ground and prayers whispered by strangers. Victory looks different when you survive it. Some became hard, others broke. They called it soldier's melancholy. Today, we call it trauma. The mind remembers what the body wants to forget. Home was a memory, not a place they could return to. Why did they stay? For many, the army was all they had left. This army, these men, they became their family. They fought for each other, not for emperors. Loyalty was not to Babur, it was to the man beside you. They suffered together. That created bonds stronger than blood. Persian, Mongol, Turk, Afghan, Indian, different worlds, one army. History remembers emperors. Their names are carved in marble, written in books. But the soldiers who built that empire lie in unmarked graves. Their names lost to time. Sometimes we find them. Bones in the earth, evidence of how they died. Their weapons sit in museums, behind glass, forgotten. But they were real. They had names, dreams, families. They bled, they suffered, they died, so that one man could build an empire. Next time, we explore Babur's death and legacy, the end of the beginning. Thanks for watching.